Hey, boxing fans, what do you say? What do you know? What are you doing? Old school saying here. Back after another long hiatus. I don't know. I've been busy. What can I tell you? Anyway, I was going to give a prediction video on the Serrano Taylor fight yesterday, but got lost, in whatever I'm doing around the house and didn't do it, but felt compelled to do it today. Now, for the fight itself, I'm not surprised at all the way that it turned out. I kind of predicted that Taylor would change change her tactics in this fight. She demonstrated in the first two fights, even though that last fight, I don't know if I would have given her the last fight. The first one, I don't even know if they were really close fights where I thought Taylor basically fought Serrano's fight, sitting in the pocket, trying to go punch for her when she's clearly the superior fighter. Yesterday in the morning, I took a look at the second fight, and I'm saying, Serrano's landing the biggest shots, getting the best of Taylor, and then I'm seeing basically at any point, Taylor could decide to start boxing and moving, land 3 or 4 punches, get out of there, move around, make Serrano miss, boom, 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 get back inside again there, do her work, and get out real quick. And I'm saying to myself, this could be a relatively easy fight if she wants it to be. If she can get away from her natural instincts, which are to go in there and just, she's an absolute beast in there. She's just got the heart of a lion, and so does Serrano. Serrano is tough. Oh my God, these two women, both of them. But I kind of anticipated that Taylor would take this fight and say, you know what? These were 2 close fights. I'm sick of Serrano telling me I won the fights. You know what? I'm going to go in this fight. I'm going to fight my fight. I'm not going to try to beat her at her own game, and I'm just going to outbox her. And she did exactly what I thought she would do, and that's what I expected. I was listening to Eddie Hearn this morning, and he was saying that basically that was the strategy for the first 2 fights. But Taylor is such a relentless warrior and stubborn as hell, but she just refused to do it. She wanted to go toe-to-toe with Serrano in the first 2 fights. And you're like, you don't, like they say, you don't play boxing. This is serious business. Why would you want to go in there and take that kind of punishment? Anyway, what threw me this morning, when they interviewed Serrano, I was shocked to find out that it was her strategy. It was her corner strategy to actually fight more of a passive fight, to stay outside and to do more and to box Taylor, which I found absolutely astounding that they would take on that strategy, and then to keep that strategy when it became clear that Taylor was going to box more. Was gonna get inside the pocket for short periods of time, bang, 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 land her shots, get out, and then box and move. You would think the impetus there would have been for Serrano to get into like dirty boxing mode and just do everything that she could to get inside, pin Taylor on the ropes, use her elbows to kind of keep her from moving away. Just really shocked that the corner would take that strategy in a fight where Taylor decided to box. Just, unbelievable. And sometimes it makes me think, what are these guys, what are these trainers thinking? I don't know. It just bamboozled me. It made me really wonder what kind of, I don't know who the trainer is. I don't know anything about him, but I was just very shocked. I said, you know what? I got to go on and I got to say something about this because I thought it was that egregious. Anyhow, it's great to see that this trilogy is gone. I think it's fantastic for the women's the fight game for the women. That these 2 great fighters, both of them elevated the women's sport. I caught some of the rest, the balance of the card, which was pretty good. But this entire trilogy was fantastic. This one wasn't as exciting as the fight, which I didn't anticipate, so it kind of played right into what I thought would happen. But still, how competitive it is. The other 2 fights coming in, and a lot of a particular fight is the lead up to it. And if there's a history between the 2 fighters, yeah, it just makes for a real exciting, type setting. I was excited for the fight, and it was a good fight. It wasn't a great fight, but it was a good fight. But anyhow, I can't figure out why Serrano's people did what they did. And when she said that during the press conference, or maybe she said it during the after the fight, while she was still in the ring. I don't know if she even came for a press conference. But anyhow, I was shocked. So I'd like to know whether or not you guys agree with me. I mean, did you see it that way? Did that kind of shock you that she fought that kind of fight? You would think that she would have understood from the earlier fights that she had with Taylor that she really didn't have the ability to outbox her. So why would you take that strategy going in? And then when you see Taylor's looking to box you, why would you fight her fight? You got to look to cut her off, get her on the ropes, bang her, hold her, grab her. You got a dirty box in that situation. There's nothing you can do. Anyway, that's my take. Hope all is well. Hope things are going really well for you. Let me know, my deal with the comments. Leave your comments. If I'm out of my rocker here, let me know. If you disagree, I'd like to hear from you. If you agree, I'd like to hear from you too. But anyway, hope all is well. Old School Saint signing off here. I think I'm going to start doing more videos. I got to do more videos. We got the Canelo fight coming up. There's some big fights coming up. I need to get more involved. Anyway, take care. Boom, boom, boom. Remember, you get knocked down, get back up.